Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Kim McFadden. I'm the Head of Department here in ATU Donegal of the Department of Life and Physical Sciences. I'm going to give you an overview today of our MOU, or Memorandum of Understanding, with Coventry with relation to our 3 health science programmes. The specific 3 health science programmes I'm going to talk about is our health science with Physiotherapy Studies, our health science with Occupational Therapy Studies, and our health science programme with Dietetic Studies. These 3 programmes are all included with our MOU with Coventry University. Our programmes at ATU Donegal are level 6 programmes. They're 2-year programmes, graduates of which can go on then to Coventry to complete their BSc honours degree. So the agreement that we have in place with Coventry is that they will take 16 of our students each year from each of the different disciplines. So that's 48 students in total. So those 16 students, once they complete all their modules and pass everything, they can proceed to Coventry. There is the caveat there also that they need a minimum 80% attendance at lectures on campus. So the students will be guaranteed a place if they pass all their modules and they have 80% attendance. For each of the 3 programmes, we have a common year 1 with 1 module which is discipline specific. All other modules are common. So all the students really get to know one another before they head off to Coventry. Year 2 then is the exact same as the year 1 over in Coventry, i.e. we deliver their first year here in Letterkenny. This allows then for the seamless transition of students from ATU Letterkenny to Coventry University. So students will then join year 2 in Coventry and do 2 years in Coventry. So again, that's 4 years in total, 2 in Letterkenny, 2 in Coventry University. The 2-year programme here in Letterkenny is not CORU accredited. However, once the student progresses over to Coventry and completes the Coventry programme, they can apply for HCPC. So that programme in Coventry is HCPC accredited already. We get a lot of questions about students returning to, or graduates returning to Ireland to work in Ireland, and this is possible. You just have to register with CORU when you return to Ireland, and then once you have registered, you can work then as a physio or an OT or as a dietitian. We've had lots of graduates come through Letterkenny, go to Coventry and return to Ireland using this process. Whilst the students are in year 2 and here in ATU Letterkenny, we will start the application process for Coventry. In around March or April of year 2, I will organise a big Zoom meeting with the admissions team in Coventry and our students. The admissions team in Coventry then talk the students through the process of application. This typically involves a simple form to fill out, and also some various other documents that we will help provide also. The fees in Coventry University is a significant factor to consider choosing this route. As Irish citizens, students going from Letterkenny to Coventry can avail of the home fees. These are 9,250 sterling per year. So you're going to have 2 years of that fee. However, if you're not an Irish citizen but come through Letterkenny, you will be considered as an international student in Coventry. The fees there are much higher, plus you will also need a visa to study in the UK. At the start of your journey here in ATU Letterkenny, each student will have to undergo Garda vetting. Students are also required to receive Hep B vaccinations. This is something we facilitate here on campus through our health centre, and you need to retain this information then when applying to Coventry. During the end of year 2 here in Letterkenny, students of each of the programmes will also have to undertake a significant period of time on placement. Typically this is around 8 weeks. Unfortunately, we cannot facilitate all placements in Donegal, so you must factor this in when you're looking at booking accommodation and again the expense associated with it. Placements will probably be in Dublin, Galway, Cork, or throughout the island of Ireland. You need to consider this and the costs associated with this also when deciding if this is the path for you. Whilst the students are here in Letterkenny and are starting the application process for Coventry, the admissions team in Coventry will start the disclosure and barring service for each student. That's the equivalent of our Garda vetting, so they do that themselves. Students also will need a record of their childhood vaccinations. This is a requirement of working in the NHS. Students will also need a record or a physical copy of their Leaving Cert results. Hopefully this has answered all your questions and queries. If you have anything more to ask, please feel free to email me at kim.mcfadden@atu.ie. Best of luck.